Hi guys, how you doing? I'm Richard from Genki English, and I hope you've been really enjoying these videos on how you can double your impact, grow your school, or even start a new school from scratch. It's been fantastic hearing all your feedback and stuff. I mean, just look at all the comments we've had so far. And just some of them, like Mary wrote in, "Hi Richard, I love your enthusiasm. Watching these videos makes me feel that I can do it." Yes, you can. Fiona says, "Inspiring." And then Beverly says, "I'd just like to say that the summer coaching was priceless, and I am so pleased that I took the leap and signed up for it. It has literally changed my life." Thank you, Beverly, and thank you everyone for all those amazing comments. It's been so good working through those basic videos with you and showing you a little bit of what we have coming in the full Genki English School Owners Coaching Program. And I'm very happy today, and very excited to let you know we're opening today the new enrollment for this year's class. So if you want to go from getting your school where maybe you don't have enough students, don't have enough money, maybe you have parents who are hassling you and telling you and getting you to do things you don't want to do, this is the course for you. Just imagine that instead of all that, you're going to a different place where you have your ideal school, where you have a waiting list of new students waiting out the door, queuing out the door, and they're students who want exactly what you want to teach. So you walk into the lessons absolutely loving it. And even if you don't have your own school yet, I'm going to show you just how you can do it. So you can build up and you can get your own school yourself. You know, because I'm just like you. You know, I started my first school, what now we call a school, when I was 16. And I started off just like everybody else who just one student. And over the years, I worked hard, I spent thousands of dollars learning stuff and making lots and lots of mistakes. And eventually I built it up now to where Genki English has like literally millions of students around the world. And I've also been fortunate enough to be invited to do speeches and workshops and seminars in so many different countries, and a TEDx talk and all that sort of stuff. And whenever I've traveled and gone to these different places, I always look and see what makes the difference for those school owners who are really having an awesome time and loving what they're doing and having really successful schools. And the difference between the average school and these really successful schools, you know, it's not luck, it's not chance, it's they're following a plan. There are step-by-step procedures that you can easily put in place to get your school moving up to the next level, to the next level, to the next level, to where ideally you want it to be. You know, it's a bit like your grandma's cookies. You know, if you've got the ingredients and stuff, you might be able to mudge through and fiddle through on your own. But unless you've got that recipe there, it's going to take you a lot longer to get it done, and it's not going to be quite as much fun. But also, just like grandma's cookies, it's not just the recipe, it's also the tips, the techniques, the little extra things that make all the difference between your school or your cookies being okay to being wow, that's fantastic. And that's what we're going to be presenting to you in this summer training program. I think you're going to absolutely love it. So it's going to be over the next 6 weeks. It's a video-based program. So basically in the seat you're sat in right now, you'll be able to sit there and just join us once a week, and you'll be able to become a so much better school owner. And we're starting off with video replays of the course we did last year. So we're going to start off with your business basics, where I go how I built through my business from one student to millions and all the experience from that. We go through things like my pricing program. Now, we've shown you a couple of tiny little tips in the video so far here, but what I'm going to show you in this main program is my step-by-step roadmap, so you know exactly what to price your lessons at. We'll also do things like marketing, so you're not wasting your time maybe doing leaflets or handing out flyers that maybe don't work or do work. I'll show you what's working right now for the best schools in the world and how they're attracting all these new customers. Plus, of course, we've got extra things in there. If you're interested in getting staff, there's a module on getting staff. How do you find awesome staff? It's probably not what you think, but we go through that, how to interview them, all that sort of things. We have a huge personal development section in there, because what I found last year was the aim for me was to double your incomes. The students who came in, the teachers, the owners like you, I wanted to double their incomes. And we had some teachers this year who did that, which is amazing. And then some even tripled their incomes, which was like totally fantastic. But what I found was it was a much more profound transformation because everyone was working together and you're learning from each other. Then what happened was it's not just the money that increased, but also the job satisfaction, the time that you had spare. You know, I go through a whole load of time management techniques in here, you know, things I've learned from like the Prime Minister of Thailand. I'm going to show you so you can recover your time and spend less time on all the boring stuff and get more time for your family, which is the main thing. And plus, just imagine if you not only had all my experience and everything I've learnt, but imagine you also had your own community. You had access to a community of school owners just like yourself. And they're people who've been through it and done the experience, and they can inspire you with their stories, and you can ask them questions, and you can ask each other questions as well. Now, in the last video I showed you a few little comments from other teachers, because I know that when I say things, you go, oh yeah, it sounds good, but then you probably go, I'm not sure about it. But the cool thing about the communication we have in the group here is that when you hear it from another teacher who's been in the exact same situation as you just a short while ago, and then they say, yeah, Richard's right, I just did this, this and this, and it worked for me, look. That's what makes it click and inspires you to do more. So we played a couple of little videos last time of Dasha and Lindsay and what they thought of the program. This is what Lindsay said about it.
Oh, but I just want to say thank you, and it's been fantastic. Like, this has been life-changing. Like, you have no idea.
Yeah, life-changing. It's like, this is amazing, isn't it? And just yesterday, Beverly just put up this amazing testimonial. I can't believe it. Have a listen to this.
I started off freelancing 2 years ago after working with for some schools. Let's say the first year was survival mode, but this year I'm sort of putting into practice everything that, you know, that's been said. I've raised my prices, I'm refining my groups, I'm teaching the kids that I want to teach, and I just love it. I get up in the morning and I love life.
I get up in the morning and love life. Now, you can't really ask for a better thing than that. And as she said in the video, you know, in the first year she was in survival mode, but then she actually started putting the things into practice that we do in this course. And over the 6 weeks and over the year, she's got into that situation where she wakes up and just enjoying it. And she also said later on that she's taking so many holidays that she absolutely loves that as well. This is what's going to change your life. This is what you're waiting for. It is going to be awesome, I guarantee it. Well, I quite literally guarantee it, because I think a lot of you are probably wondering, yeah, how much is this investment going to cost? You know, I've been going on all week that you all need to charge high prices to get the best students in there and to get the real value of what you're worth. I want to let you know that it is fully guaranteed. I do guarantee it. And what I mean by that is once you make the investment to come in the program, you have 30 days to go through as many modules as you can. If you find it's perfectly what you want, that's great, because you're going to put those ideas into action and you're going to make back way more money over the year and over the months maybe than you're ever going to invest in the program. And if you find it's not for you, no worries. Just send me an email within 30 days. I'll give you a full refund. You know, and you could spend like thousands of dollars learning online business programs. You could maybe even do an MBA and it cost you $100,000. But you wouldn't learn everything that's in this course that's specifically designed for you, for an English school owner, and how to build an English school up to exactly what you want it to be. That's why this program is so special. And just imagine what would happen if really we could, and I believe you can, double your income. Imagine if you were only on, say, $1,000 a month, and you managed to double that to $2,000. That's an extra $12,000 a year. And not just this year, but the year after, and the year after, and the year after. Now, how cool does that sound? And for those of you who are just starting out, who maybe don't have all the finances in place to make the investment all in one go, I've also put up a payment plan. And then just to make this a total no-brainer, because I want you in this program, I know this is going to change your life. To make it a total no-brainer, I've got 3 awesome bonuses for you. The first one is, every month, I'm going to take one of you and give you a one-on-one personal coaching program with me. So you get to ask me all the questions you want, ask me all my advice, anything you want to do. For that 30 minutes there, you can ask me. You get my full, total attention. And the final little bonus is, I know a lot of you are wanting to get Genki English on iPads and iPhones. The main Genki English app is nowhere near ready yet, but the new Genki Phonics app is just about there, and it's pretty awesome. You get in on the iOS Genki Phonics program as well as a cool little extra bonus. Now I know some of you are thinking, oh, I'd love to do this, but I'm not too sure, maybe not yet, I maybe don't have the confidence. Don't worry. This, you know how I teach. It's all about I can do it, and you can do it. Every step of the way, whenever we jump to more difficult things, I always start off by building up the confidence skills and showing you how it's just simple little baby steps to get from where you are now to where you truly want to be. So what I want you to do is down there, there's an add to cart button. Just click that button there, fill in your details, and then you'll get an email. And then as soon as you're accepted, you'll be in. You'll be joining us. You'll be in the program. You'll be one of the cool kids. And then module 1 is already there waiting for you to go. And as I say, module 2, we're going to start next week. We're going to start it on Tuesday, which is just after the Monday deadline. It's going to be pretty awesome. You know, teaching is my passion. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. And I love to support people like you. There are not enough awesome teachers in the world getting out there. And I want you to have a much huger impact in your community and a much bigger impact on your individual students. That's why I'm doing this program. I put everything into this. I tell you, it's a lot of hard work, but just seeing the results from so many school owners and teachers, I'm just blown away, and that's why we're doing it again this year. I think you are absolutely going to love it. We're going to take all the business and all the admin hassles out of the way so you can get back to focusing on what you really want to do, which is the teaching. So press the add to cart button now, and I'll see you on the other side very, very soon. This is going to be fantastic.